Today, I'm going to create a best-selling children's book in under an hour, but there's one big problem. I've never written a book before, and time starts now. So to help me out, I'm going to use artificial intelligence to write and illustrate an entire book in record time. I'll use Amazon to publish the book, and if I can sell more copies than any other author in an hour, then it'll rise to the top of the bestseller list. All I need is a good story. For this experiment, I decided to write a children's book because I already have the perfect character. It's my tattoo. It's a triceratops playing a double bass, and to be honest, it doesn't have much meaning. So I'm going to use artificial intelligence to write a background story for it. ChatGPT is the new software that I'm going to use for this. It lets you type in whatever you want to ask, and it'll give you a completely unique answer. It's kind of like Google, but on crack. So I opened it up and I asked it to start writing my book. But as soon as I started using it, I kind of realized that getting the story I wanted wasn't going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. The AI was not understanding the concept of my book at all, and to be fair, I can't blame it. But I was wasting time and starting to panic, and I needed a story that would sell if I wanted to make it to the top of the bestsellers list. I was really starting to doubt if artificial intelligence was as good as everybody was hyping it up to be. But I had no choice but to double down and keep refining the story that ChatGPT was writing, and the results were surprising. Before I knew it, I had a full narrative completely written by artificial intelligence, and all I needed was some killer AI art to make it complete. That's where the next software comes in, Dall-E. You can type in whatever image you want it to create, and it'll spit out a completely brand new picture, as if an artist had painted a painting from a blank canvas. So I uploaded an image of my tattoo and I asked it to illustrate the book based off the story that I got from ChatGPT. It started off really well. It made a beautiful forest with Danny playing the bass. But the more pictures I started to generate, the more it got further away from the original forest and more towards some sort of psychedelic computer-generated artwork. When it started making these frames, I was genuinely starting to feel concerned that this book was not going to work for kids. But soon after, I had the entire book illustrated by artificial intelligence. So I just merged the illustrations with the narrative in Photoshop to create PDF pages I could send to Amazon for printing. I sent it to Amazon for their approval and it was great. I felt so good it was going to be a hit until I got this email. Amazon required it to be 24 pages long and my book was only 16. So I ended up just adding 8 blank pages at the end that hopefully no one notices. Despite the blank pages, I knew this book was going to be a hit. It was finally live on Amazon, so now the real work begins, making it a bestseller.
What's it called?
It's called Dandy the Dinosaur.
What are you calling about?
I want you to buy my book.
Give it to me for free. Okay, I'll buy it once you give me the $3.29.
Yeah, it's $6.08.
$6.08. It's a bargain.
It's a deal.
I bought your book. You bought your book.
You need to buy more.
Is it this one?
No. Go down a little bit further.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Holy crap. Can you buy my book off of Amazon?
I got you.
Listen, I need you to buy a copy of my book. Have you bought a copy of this book yet? Would you buy a copy of this for me?
Yes, can I use our Amazon?
Yeah, you can use our Amazon. And there you have it, #1 bestseller on Amazon. Check this thing out. Dandy the Dinosaur. And just like that, a book that I had made in under an hour without hardly doing any work myself was a hit. We even surpassed Eric Carle. So will artificial intelligence destroy millions of jobs and take over the world? If you ask me, I would say yes. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey, and go in the link below to grab yourself a copy of Dandy the Dinosaur, best-selling children's book on Amazon.